Jerome 9/3. Good morning. This is Judge Alyssa Perez presiding over the 210th District Court criminal docket for August 10th, 2023. All matters being heard today are being heard in accordance with all emergency orders and directives regarding COVID-19. In addition to that, we are streaming all matters live via YouTube for public viewing. Mr. Marujo, would you call our next case, please?
In cause number 2023-0D02635, State of Texas versus Antonio Roberto Machorro. Announcement of counsel, please.
Robert King for the state. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mario Ortiz on behalf of Mr. Machorro.
And did there he is, Mr. Machorro is appearing remotely. Do you recognize your client, Mr. Ortiz?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, he is appearing remotely as well. We are scheduled for a judges conference today. Oh Lord. Yes, Ms. King or Mr. Ortiz, who wanted to get on the record here.
Your Honor, I'm still going through the discovery. I'm hoping to have a recommendation posted probably by the next setting we have, which is September 12th. That's all I have.
Give me 1 second. Ms. Hernandez, can you please call PR Bond? I don't believe they sent me a report on Mr. Machorro.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Mr. Ortiz?
Your Honor, good morning. We're going through the discovery ourselves, and we're still rifling through it, Your Honor. So I will be waiting to get that recommendation to the government so we can start discussing that.
Okay. I was just reviewing the bond order. Ms. Welch, I think we need to do an amended. His bond is 110,000, right?
Correct, Judge.
100. Can we just edit? It says a million. It says a million on there, which I just want to fix that if we could. I'll tell you this. I am going to review Mr. Ortiz. I don't know why PR Bond did not send me a report, but I'm going to be requesting a PR report on your client. I hope we're squared away in terms of the conditions that he's in compliance. He has his monitor, right? Yes, Mr. Machorro's nodding yes. Okay, I am going to review that. If you all don't want to wait around, happy to excuse you, but just know that I'll be reviewing that this morning, okay?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you very much. When are we set for trial? In January. Okay. All right. We'll see you at the next setting. Take care.
Thank you, Judge.
Who's next?
Judge, middle of page 12.
Mhm.
I have Ms. Alejandra Valdez here on cause number 2023-0D03991, State of Texas versus Heidi Aurora Orozco. Announcement of counsel, please.
David Vandenberg on behalf of the state. The state is ready.
Alejandra Valdez on behalf of the defendant, and I am appearing on behalf of Mr. Yanez.
Did Ms. Orozco check in?
Yes, Judge, she did.
How did she check in? There's a warrant, right?
She checked in yesterday at 11 a.m., Judge. I mean, Tuesday, Judge.
She checked in Tuesday, so she checked in late.
Yes, Judge.
Ms. Valdez, do you all have contact with your client?
I believe we do, Judge.
Mhm. Well, she needs to turn herself in. She needs to turn herself in. I don't have really anything else to say. I thought she was MIA, but if you all are in contact with her, Ms. Welch, are you able to see? I feel like when I reviewed this, it was out of JMAG. It's a 5,000 cash surety, 1,000 PR.
Yes, Judge. So it was issued by the jail magistrate on May 8th of this year. I'm showing that it is a split 10,000 cash surety. It's hard to tell 1,000 PR. Looks like 1,000 PR. And let me see why it was issued, failing to abide by their conditions, tampered with high readings on her lifesaver
yeah.
PAM payment.
She needs to turn herself in, Ms. Valdez.
And we do have contact with her, Judge, because I know she signed the waivers of arraignment and we went ahead and filed those. So we will go ahead and inform her.
Yeah, and she's got another case, right? So we have 3991 and 3990. I don't know if it's on the docket, but that's a possession of controlled substance penalty group 2 between 1 and 4. So the warrants are active as to both. What's this? Cash bond.
And I know we were here because there was going to be a review hearing on her bond.
Right, but she needs to, because what I do on the DWIs is I review the conditions.
Mhm.
And do you know if she has, so I need a PR report on Miss Orozco as well. Let me go over here and see if I have it. I doubt they gave it to us because I bet she's not on. Does she have a monitor, Miss Valdez?
Let me double check. I'm sorry.
Judge, your other case is on the docket. It's on page 4, the 93990.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was set it.
Let me find out if she has a monitor, Judge. I'm sorry. I covered for Mr. Yanez last minute and I actually have no idea.
She needs to turn herself in, and I'll tell you, if you all are going to come back and ask me to either do something about the warrant, the KPS, the thing that I think I will consider significantly is whether or not she has a monitor. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not changing any conditions as far because of the warrant, but for my purposes, oh, well, this is a DWI with a child. Does she have any prior DWIs, Mr. Vandenberg?
Oh, let me confirm that. No, it does not appear that way, Your Honor.
In that case, because it's not a third, it's with a child. If she gets the interlock, if she has a valid driver's license and insurance, then I will allow her to get the interlock. If she does not have a valid driver's license or insurance, then it's going to be a portable monitoring device. So Ms. Valdez, let her know, to verify the license and insurance situation.
Mhm.
And then she's going to need to, when you all come back, she's going to need to already have that interlock. I feel confident that that was part of her previous conditions, and that was the basis of the KPS. She needs
Okay,
to turn
Judge.
herself in. The warrant's active, okay?
Okay, Judge, we will let her know.
Thank you. Ms. Hernandez, if you will, on Ms. Orozco, add to the, well, let's make sure the 2 cases are scheduled at the time together, but let's add another review hearing. Ultimately, Ms. Valdez, what I think you all will do is get her on track. We can get the monitor, we can have the conditions set, and then I'll do one more review after that to make sure she's compliant. Iloya. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Who's next?
Bottom of page 12, Judge. Because number 2023-0D02320, State of Texas versus Corey Lamont Clark, announcement of council, please.
David Vandenberg on behalf of the state. The state is ready.
Jim Darnell for Corey Clark. We're ready, Your Honor.
Good morning, council. Bear with me 1 second. Odyssey is super slow. And I had not seen your motion yet, but Mr. Darnell, you may proceed while I get this squared away.
No problem. Your Honor, Mr. Clark is accused of missing or not checking in with Mr. Marufo a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, that was our office's fault. He waited for about 15 or 20 minutes on Zoom to check in. And at some point, our receptionist was on the phone or on the call with him. And She told him that he didn't need to wait anymore because they would have his name recorded from having sat there for 15 or 20 minutes. When we got the order from the court, she came and told me what had happened. Mr. Clark had told me the same thing, so I have no reason to doubt either of them. So we would ask the court to recall the capias and reinstate his previous bond.
Okay. Mr. Vandenberg, do you have any input?
No, I think what Mr. Donnell reported is correct, according to everything I have, Your Honor.
Mr. Marufo, did Mr. Clark check in with you this week?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
He checked in Monday.
Okay, so I'm going to recall, there's a nice eye as well, so I don't know, let me see, let me go back into the events. Motion to recall. All right, so the motion is granted. If you provided a proposed order, Mr. Darnell, please forward that to Ms. Hernandez so I can sign off on it, okay?
I will, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Is he just on a straight, cash surety bond? Is that what it was?
I believe so.
Let me look at something really quick.
Judge, if I may, he was on a straight surety bond for, with AAA bail bonds.
Okay. He picked up a DWI after this one, but in any event, in terms of his history, I'm just seeing 2 DWIs and this AFV. I do want to add a PR component, Mr. Darnell, in terms of the AFV. Does he have, is he on a monitor on his DWI second, or has that been resolved?
I don't know on that one, Your Honor. I don't believe he's on a monitor. He's living in Alabama.
Okay, so I am going to put a PR component that he can, $1,000 PR, report monthly by telephone. Primarily, I just want no offensive contact with the complainant. That's what I want.
Absolutely.
Okay, all righty. That's it. Thank you very much. If you'll forward the order, we'll get that capias taken care of.
Thank you, Judge.